I ended up going on an 8-day solo trip to Playa de Carmen in Cancun, Mexico. I planned this trip twice. Once last year when I turned 40, and all these crazy things happened to where none of my friends can go with me, and I had to cancel my 40th birthday trip. And I said, it's okay, I'll do it in 2024. I invited more friends and they couldn't come either. So when God wants to isolate you for a reason, go with it. And now that I took this trip, I see why God wanted to isolate me. There was conversations that God wanted to have with me and wanted to show me about myself that I realized on this trip. Another thing that I realized was who was checking up on me while I was in another country alone as a woman. I stayed at boutique hotels this entire trip. I stayed at 3 boutique hotels. It was cheaper. And I also wanted to get the feeling of like living in Mexico because I'm thinking of actually moving there maybe in 2 years or so. And I ate where the locals ate. I danced where the locals danced. I shopped where the locals shopped. I was walking down this strip and I found this place called Caravan and I bought some crystals. I collect crystals and spiritual equipment and things like that, and they have such a beautiful shop. Tons of jewelry, clothing, artifacts. They weren't too friendly, but I would still say take a visit there. I went to the beach. I went to a beach club. Don't remember the name, but they let me go in for free because it was pretty empty. And I probably spent about $40 or $50 while I was there. The waves were so aggressive, and I'm assuming it was because of the eclipse. Never plan a vacation around an eclipse or retrograde like me. I experienced a lot of technical difficulties. I had an issue with an Airbnb. My toilet broke in one of the hotels. The elevator broke on me. It was just like all these crazy things were happening, but I was safe. I felt safe on this trip. It was only 2 times where I felt a little unsafe, and it was because my Uber driver was trying to holler at me and because one of the Airbnbs turned out to be a bust. I visited this place called Rockers. It's a Jamaican restaurant in Playa del Carmen. Little gentrified, but the jerk chicken was good. I took a walk around the neighborhood in Playa, and let me tell you, their fruits ain't got nothing. Well, America ain't got nothing on Mexico, all right? I tried that mango. I never had that mango before. I'm actually allergic to mango. But oddly, it didn't break me out. They had so many different herbs and spices. Like, I wish we had such fresh fruits and vegetables in America like this. I would probably eat a lot more. I also made sure that I dressed up for myself on this entire trip. Hair, makeup, cute outfits, whether it was dresses or dressing down. Now, I even found soul food around the corner from one of my hotels called Beef Frito Pollo. Check her out. It's a Black-owned business. It was so good. This was one of my favorite Mexican restaurants. I'll put the name of it in the screen. And I took lots of photos and videos just to look at myself. This was also the first trip after I've lost 85 pounds. A lot of people do not know over the past 2 years I've lost 85 pounds. And it actually felt great to be on a plane and not have to use a seatbelt extender. I felt sexier and I even had more energy. So I went to my favorite restaurant in Cancun, Elephant Thai restaurant. But they have Thai food and Indian food. I ate some Indian food and I had dinner in this beautiful bungalow, just sitting on a bed by myself, feeling the breeze, drinking, eating, just relaxing. I almost fell asleep because I had nigga-itis, but it was just a beautiful experience. Every time I'm in Cancun, I visit there. Let me tell you something. I would definitely do this again. So my goal is to actually spend my birthday in another country alone. That's going to be my next adventure. And I felt so beautiful and confident and comfortable alone. Definitely take a solo trip, whether you're in a relationship or not. It's worth it.